Hi, good evening. Today is the 6th of June, and the time is about 6:50. I'm done for today's work, and I'm really grateful that I can record this video. So today was pretty interesting because we had our first sales training. We had Anita come and like teach the sales rep. We only had two people, I think, out of four, but yet it was pretty interactive. So while she was training, I discovered something that it's one thing to know something, and another thing to teach something, and then another thing to actually practice it. I'll get back to all this conversation, but basically, I discovered that Anita is good at sales, but to teach it was not exactly her thing because yeah, I'm not trying to like shit on her or anything. No, this is not at all. She knows her craft very, very well. But I think having to dumb it down, maybe it's because of the kind of people we hired, I suspect. We have to like make it as simple as possible. And one way I discovered to make your stuff relatable is if you actually relate it to something that they really understand. So we were relating the sales and marketing, whether precisely the sales, the prospecting, when relating it back to the dating scene, where we the sales guys are the men and the customer is like the female in this context. And then they were kind of like enjoying the process and making them understand that sales is not a difficult thing. It's actually not difficult. What it does is it, it's it opens you up to a lot of things. Now, while I was having this conversation, while we like the training was going on, several thoughts were coming to my mind. And one idea I had was which is always so one thought crossed my mind because I was talking to Anita and she said something like she pays someone to optimize her LinkedIn page. And when the person is done optimizing, the things look very, very basic and they kind of work. And then it kind of like dawned on me that sometimes we already know the answer to the problem, but doing it is actually the real problem. It's almost like we know we can teach, but we do not exactly practice. And that's a concept that I discovered recently called the paradox of practice. That you know something, you know it very, very well. But instead of practicing it in your own life, you would rather teach it to someone, package it in a course or in a cohort, and give it to them. A lot of business gurus actually don't own businesses. A lot of financial gurus don't actually have real investments. They are very, very good at sales and selling you on principles that they don't even live by. So circling back it. So I told Anita that if this is successful, that is, we can have a proper sales system. I can take an average. So please forgive me. Um, I have like my power stabilizer going on and off. I really do not know why, but please hold on. Let me like turn it off. Yep. I really do not know why it's doing that. I suspect there's something wrong with the light. So back to the conversation is if what we're doing is successful, we can potentially sell this product to startup founders. Like imagine creating a course. This time around we are documenting our journey, packaging it and making it specific to a niche. And this niche should be startup founders. And she kind of like got the idea. I'm not entirely sure she bought into the idea, which are two different things. So I promise to like sort of like document the journey, put it out there. I'm not entirely sure I may charge for it, but I may charge at the same time give it out for free. Because I see myself creating a good number of courses. At the same time, I genuinely want to help people. And that I'm finding a mix between actually helping them and actually getting paid for it because I kind of figured that a lot of people just want to just pay. Yes, the advice is out there, everything is out there. But if you're giving out good advice and good things, people just want to pay you sometimes for things that they already know. So I'm thinking of finding the balance. Like I said, I really want to give out a ton of value. And I kind of heard that when you take the money from people, not like in a very schemy way, scammy way, you discover that it helps the brand grow. So I have not discovered what to sell it or how to sell it. But one thing I know for sure is I'm going to like solve my own problems and solve the solution because I discovered two problems. So over the call, I discovered two problems that I think I have solved for myself. The first problem is I work out 6 days a week for about 50 minutes each. Some days I don't go to the gym. Like today, I completely skipped the gym because I had to like start work immediately, and then it took a lot from me, so I did not go to the gym anymore. So that problem is a lot of people think that you need about 2 hours or like 5 days a week or 6 days a week same to have abs and chest. But I'm pretty sure that I have a decent body. I have a body that at least I feel I can show. And I feel that in some cases it's actually, sorry, forgive me. In some cases it's actually more attractive than a lot of people who spend 2 hours at the gym. So that I can like package it because I solved the problem for myself. I can sell the solution. That is the way I work out, the diet I eat, the way I live my life, and everything. So I feel like that's by the way. The second problem I have solved for myself, which over the phone with a friend, I discovered that it's actually a real problem is how to actually last during sex. As in, it may come off. So if you're not up to 18, I'm sorry, but how to last during sex, I'm sorry, is what almost any man wants. For, regardless of all the situation of rich men don't need to last. They don't need to, but it'd be better if they could. It's like say the president of the United States does not need any more security, but he will feel safer if he had more security, right? Although he doesn't know, although the analogy did not come out well, but you get the point. Imagine, because I'm working towards a vision where a man should be everything that he can. So, physically attractive, mentally stable, very rich. He has depth of character. He has massive integrity. He's masculine. He's a leader, and this is a vision that I'm kind of like wanting to lead my audience to. And every day I'm grateful for the fact that I'm slowly just doing that thing, just getting comfortable speaking to the camera. So the second course is basically how to have sex because it's very interesting that I have actually found a way. I really don't want to say this, but the last few women I have been with have all experienced have experienced it. So I really don't want to brag about it because packaging it in a course might be an issue because how I learned how to solve it is not a thing that you can master in 10, 20, 30 days. So some people it could take months, it could take maybe up to a year. So I'm not a fan of having quick solutions because regardless of how quick the solution is, newsflash, you are still going to have to work hard just to achieve that same goal. So that's it. So I'm sorry, like I may have digressed a lot from today's activities. So that's my plan to like have little hidden gems in this video and like just talk about things. Have like a very good interaction with who is behind the camera. Let me know let me know if you guys are working to the same goal or becoming a renaissance man or basically a well-rounded man. I'm still looking for a name for it, but it's definitely going to be a vision I'm working towards, something I want to lead other men towards and make them feel like gods amongst men, but yet be humble enough to realize that they are just men. So that's by the way. So yeah, our sales training went smooth today, and then we kind of figured that we got the gist. And then because of want to make sales a habit, we are going to constantly be putting them on top of the game. Because I just have this very strong feeling that this I've just did is the start of a global company. A company that It's going to operate in Europe, in America, all starting from this place, this room, this my office, this my studio. So I just have that nice feeling today. And then I really hope that in a very, very reasonable amount of time, you will see us there. T'Challa. Yeah, so T'Challa is like, I've come with this. So yes, that's also, by the way, please, by the way, allow me to digress. We kind of like have this competitor. I don't mention their names. We have different competitors. But one thing we discovered is the fact that we are not trying to build a product. No. We are actually trying to build a brand, literally speaking. Because some things that we do that we really do not understand, they come from a place of manifestation, basically. So what that means is you could be taking actions that that look calculated to you, but are not calculated for the short term. They are calculated for the long term. Which is why Steve Jobs said, you cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. And seeing the way the T'Challa name came about and what we are about, I have come to a very strong conclusion that we're building a brand. Yes, the product is going to be there, but we're building a brand. And definitely, the brand is going to be a global brand. We're going to operate in every single country on the planet. Yet, they would know that we are from Nigeria, we are from Africa. And I feel like it's going to like cause a lot of like interesting things. It's going to unlock a lot of limiting beliefs. And that is really what counts. So that's building a global company at the same time, leading my followers and my audience to this idea of a well-rounded man. The man who basically is like a god amongst men, but knows that he's a man and stays humble. So basically that's it. So thanks for today. I'm working out on an intro and I think I found one. Go ahead and be a god among men. Bye for now. Talk to you soon.